Welcome to Self-Reliance Hypnotherapy. Take a deep breath in and let something soften. You don't need to prepare for this. You don't need to become anyone else. You're already exactly where you're meant to be. This recording is for the quiet ache inside you, the part of you that knows it's time to rest, to remember, to heal. Close your eyes if you'd like. Let your body settle. Let your breath slow. You're not here to perform. You're here to return. Return to the truth that your body is not a burden. It's a compass. That your pain is not a punishment. It's a portal. That your spirit is not lost. It's just been waiting for permission to come home. There are some seasons in life when healing is no longer optional. When the body, the spirit, or the mind begins to whisper or scream for attention. Maybe you've arrived here after a diagnosis, after a disconnection, after a long-held grief that refuses to stay silent. Or perhaps it's something harder to name, a heaviness, an ache, a longing to feel whole again. This space was created for you, to remind you that healing isn't a destination. It's a returning to your breath, to your worth, to something sacred that still lives beneath the noise. This is a space for the kind of healing that goes deeper than medicine. A space for gentle reconnection between body and soul, present moment, and deeper knowing. This isn't just relaxation, it's restoration, a space to remember what's still whole within you. There comes a moment, sometimes subtle, sometimes earth-shattering, when we begin to realize that healing doesn't live outside of us. It isn't locked in the hands of others or buried in pills and protocols. It's something we were built for, born for, capable of summoning in ways we were never taught, but have always known. You may have been told that what you carry physically, emotionally, spiritually is permanent. That your pain is something to manage, not something to release. But you've heard the stories, unexplained remissions, sudden shifts, moments when everything changed, not slowly, but all at once. You're not an exception to that kind of magic. You're made of the same material. The body is more than flesh and bone. Thought is electric. Belief is magnetic. and energy can be transformed. You are the healer and the one being healed, the question and the answer, the ache and the restoration. This space exists to help you remember that. Whether you're healing from illness, from the aftermath of a diagnosis, an injury, or a body that feels like it's no longer your own. Whether you're carrying the weight of heartbreak, betrayal, or grief, trying to quiet the mind that won't rest, or rebuild trust in a world that feels upside down. Or perhaps you're seeking something deeper, a spiritual anchoring, a reason to believe again, a way to feel safe in a world that often doesn't. You're not here to fix yourself. You're here to come home to yourself, to activate something ancient and holy, already alive within you. That's what this healing temple is for. But before we continue, I want to thank you. Over 300,000 views, each a reminder that this healing work is needed and it's being received. And yet, fewer than 10,000 have subscribed. I understand we live in a world of constant free content. But this isn't just content. This is a sacred space, offered from my heart to yours. If this work has supported you, helped you feel seen, grounded, or held, please let me know. Subscribe, leave a comment, share it with someone who might need it. Not out of obligation, but resonance, because your engagement doesn't just encourage me, it guides me. It lets me know this work matters, and it tells YouTube's algorithm the same thing. So thank you for walking this path with me. Now, let the outside world fall further away. Let your attention move inward, not to escape, but to arrive. You've been carrying so much, doing so much, thinking so much. But this moment, this space, asks nothing of you. Here, you are already enough. Begin to imagine yourself standing barefoot on a smooth stone path, warmed by the sun. This path isn't random, it's ancient. It remembers every step you've ever taken to get here. The air is soft and fragrant, with hints of jasmine, cedar, sage, and something else you can't quite name. But it feels like something is waking up. A breeze stirs your hair. It brushes against your skin, gentle, like a blessing. To your left, you hear water moving over rock, a quiet stream you can't yet see, but whose rhythm feels familiar, calming, alive. Birdsong rises nearby, not loud, not urgent, just present, filling the space with life. As you continue walking, you pass through an archway woven with flowering vines. They move slightly in the breeze, like they're nodding you forward. Step by step, breath by breath, you approach the healing temple. And when you see it, something inside you exhales. It isn't made of cold marble or grand stone. It's not towering or severe. It's open, earthbound, alive. Its columns feel grown, not built, wrapped in climbing ivy and kissed by sunlight. The entrance is unguarded. There's no threshold you must earn your way across. You simply step forward, and the moment you do, you feel it. That shift, not dramatic, but deep, like something in your nervous system just sighed. Inside, the light is soft and golden. It spills across the stone floor like water. It doesn't glare, it glows. It wraps around you the way warmth wraps around morning. You're not just entering a temple, you're entering a presence, and it's been waiting for you. You move closer now. There's no door, just an open archway wrapped in flowering vines, soft pinks and creams, deep greens that spill toward the ground like they'd grown wild on purpose. As you step through, the air changes. It's cooler here, but not cold. You feel it first on your cheeks, then on your shoulders, like the place itself is reaching out to greet you. The light inside is soft, not bright, not dim, just enough. Candles line the path ahead of you. Some are low to the ground, some flickering in glass, others bare and still. Their glow isn't harsh, it's warm, like something that has always known how to wait. The floor beneath your feet shifts slightly. Stone turns to polished earth, smooth and grounding. Each step feels deliberate, like you're walking into a space that's alive, that remembers every person who's ever walked in with a shaking heart or tired hands. Around the perimeter, flowering plants grow in carved stone. Some you recognize, others feel like they belong to another time. Their colors aren't loud, they're soft, healing, the kind of beauty that doesn't need to prove anything, There's the faint scent of frankincense in the air. It's clean, earthy, ancient. It doesn't overwhelm you. It wraps around you like memory. Further in, the ceiling opens just enough to let sunlight in. Rays fall across the floor in quiet streams, dust floating like gold in the light. Everything here is still, but not stagnant. It hums with something you can't name, but your body recognizes. There are resting places all around, low benches carved from stone, cushions laid out with care, even soft moss along the outer edges where some people choose to sit or lie down or pray. And in the very center, the heart of the temple, is a shallow circular pool. Its water is impossibly still, not because it's frozen, but because it's listening. You step toward it, not to rush the moment, but to be witnessed. There's no ceremony, no ritual, just a sense that this place already knows why you're here, and it has been holding space for your arrival. Take a breath. This is not just a place. This is a remembering. You look around this sacred space and you find a place that calls to you. You pause for a moment, letting the space choose you as much as you choose it. There's no rush, no right place, only the spot where your body feels an exhale, where your guard begins to lower, where something inside says, here. There's no right way to rest here, only what feels honest in your body. You sit, or kneel, or lie back, or even remain standing. You let your body exhale into this moment, into the rare relief of not needing to hold everything together. Let yourself feel supported, not just symbolically, physically. Notice the way the earth beneath you holds your weight without asking anything in return. Let your spine lengthen just enough to feel dignified. Let your shoulders soften enough to feel safe. And then, gently, place your hands over your stomach, that space beneath your navel, your center of gravity, your womb space, your space of deep knowing. Let your awareness travel down into your hips, your pelvis, your thighs, your lower back. Not to analyze, not to change, just to be with. So often we try to escape these parts of ourselves, the places that carry pain, memory, tension. But today, you don't have to run. Today, you can choose to stay. Take a slow breath in and let your awareness settle there. What does this part of your body feel like? Is there any tightness, numbness, warmth? Is there a message you've been ignoring? There is no need to fix or force, only to witness. These places are not working against you. They've been protecting you, carrying you, holding what was too heavy for your heart to hold alone. Years of emotion, unspoken grief, held back rage, the labor of enduring silently, endlessly. You might not have thanked these parts before, and that's okay. You can do it now. You can whisper gently, "I'm here now. I'm listening. You don't have to carry this alone anymore." Feel what happens inside and around you when your body no longer has to brace for rejection, but is finally met with reverence. Let this be a beginning, not of control, but of communion. After a few moments, your awareness begins to shift again, not abruptly, just enough to notice something calling, a quiet pull, a gentle invitation. And without needing to rush or rise all at once, you begin to move slowly, naturally, toward the center of the temple, toward the pool you glimpsed before, still and circular, listening. And soon you find yourself at its edge, whether seated, kneeling, or simply present, just as you are. No need to do anything. Just ready in a way you maybe didn't expect to be. And then something begins to shift. Above the still water, a soft glow begins to form. It's subtle at first, like the light behind your eyelids at sunrise. Then slowly it gathers, golden, white, warm, and alive. It doesn't shine like a spotlight. It radiates gently, steadily, like it's been breathing beneath the surface of this place all along, waiting for the exact moment you were ready to meet it. You don't have to understand this light with your mind. Your soul already knows what it is. It's divine light. It's love made visible. It's the intelligence that spins galaxies and stitches together new cells while you sleep. It's God, Source, infinite intelligence, Spirit, whatever name feels honest to you. This is that. It pulses softly, like a heartbeat. It hums like memory. It expands with the rhythm of something older than time, and it remembers everything. This light is here to heal, not just your symptoms, but the source. Not just the obvious wounds, but the ones even you stopped looking at. You don't have to guide it. You don't have to name the pain. You only have to say in your heart or out loud, "Go where I need healing most." And it will. You feel it begin to move now, not like a force pushing in, but like something recognizing you, like a mirror reflecting not your suffering, but your wholeness. So take a breath and allow it to go where your body wants it most, where your energy instinctively draws it in. The place that aches, the place that tightens, the place you've been avoiding, or the one you've been silently praying someone would finally see. And once the light has found that place, once it's made contact, you may begin to notice it spreading slowly, wisely, like it's mapping you with memory. You may feel it here in your chest if you've been carrying the weight of the world and haven't known how to set it down. In your heart, if it's been cracked open by loss, by betrayal, by disappointment, or even by the sharp edge of your own self-judgment. In your stomach, where fear has been building a home, layer by layer, thought by thought, like armor that you're finally ready to outgrow. In your hips, your womb, your lower back, where stories live that were never told out loud, where silence became survival, where your power got tangled in old pain. In your throat, if too many truths have stayed buried, if your voice has gone quiet, if you've forgotten that you're allowed to take up space. And maybe it reaches your crown, soft and steady, reconnecting you to what is higher, to what is beyond this body, this world, to what you came here remembering, but may have slowly forgotten. Or maybe the light finds a place not named here, a part of your body that aches quietly every day, a memory you never speak of, a belief you didn't realize was shaping your life. Wherever it goes, trust it. You don't need to force anything open. You only need to allow. Let the light meet what is ready. Let it go where words can't reach. Let it begin. If you feel something rising, tears, warmth, resistance, stillness, let it. This is not a performance. It's healing. If your body tenses, if your mind questions, just whisper, "You're safe. You can let go now. You're not alone." Let the light do what it came here to do, not by force, but by invitation. Each beam of light that touches your body, it doesn't just rest there. It draws something out, like a thread gently unspooling. It begins to pull. Let it lift what no longer serves you, gently, layer by layer. Let it carry away the pain you've grown used to. Let it remind you that healing doesn't always look dramatic. Sometimes it's simply the absence of fear where fear used to live. From your chest, it lifts the weight you've carried for everyone else but yourself. From your heart, it draws out the sharp edges of betrayal and the echo of things you thought you'd already grieved. From your stomach, it pulls the knots of fear that formed when things felt out of your control. From your hips and lower back, it retracts the silence, the memories you didn't speak, but your body never forgot. From your throat, it lifts the pressure of words unsaid, truth withheld. From your crown, it clears the static, the disconnection, the doubt, the disorientation. These beams of light are not random. They're precise. They're intelligent. They know what no longer belongs. They know what you're ready to release. Dis-ease, tension, emotional debris, stagnant grief, inherited fear. They pull not just from tissue, but from energy, not just from thought, but from pattern. They remove the residue of the past, what you absorbed, what you endured, what you never had the chance to let go of. Let it happen. Let it drain out through these threads of light. Let it return to the pool it came from, transformed. There's no effort required from you. No need to name it all. You don't even have to understand it. You just have to allow it. Let the light remove what no longer serves you. Gently, intelligently, completely. And trust that as it leaves, something new is already making its way in. Let it stay with you as long as it needs to. It's not going anywhere. This isn't about forcing healing. It's about trusting that what is ready to go will. You may feel warmth or coolness or tingling. You may feel tears rising or nothing at all. All of it is welcome. You don't need to name everything you release. You only need to allow the light to do what it was created to do. Transmute what was heavy into something holy. If doubt arises, breathe deeper. If resistance appears, whisper, "You're allowed to be here too." Let it dissolve old shame, lingering fear, mistrust in your body, the belief that healing must be earned. Let it restore the memory of wholeness, the courage to open again, the will to live, not just survive, the peace of knowing you're exactly where you are meant to be. Let the light begin to fill the spaces where pain once lived, not to cover it up, but to remind you that pain was never the end of the story. Where there was ache, let there be strength. Where there was grief, let there be grace. Where there was disconnection, let there be return. And now, speak to yourself softly, as if your soul is speaking directly to your cells. My body is a sanctuary. My pain has taught me something I'm just beginning to understand. I am healing even when I can't see it. I am whole even as I become. I am loved even when I forget. If one of those lines stays with you, let it. If one catches in your throat, repeat it. This isn't just repetition. This is repatterning. This is who you've been all along. Now, the light begins to gently return to the pool at the center of the temple. Not because it's leaving you, but because it's already imprinted itself within you. It will remain with you in subtle ways. You will rise now, slowly, tenderly, changed. Your body feels different, not lighter because something is missing, but because something sacred has returned. As you walk back through the temple arch, barefoot on smooth stone, you feel clear, not fixed, not finished, but present, available, and aligned. You whisper to yourself with reverence, I choose to heal. I choose to live. I choose to be here. And when you're ready, bring your awareness gently back to the room you're in, to your breath, to your fingers and toes. Let the temple remain inside you and carry this peace with you into the world that so desperately needs it.